What if filming took care of itself? If you were able to swim, explore, and dive while your camera followed?
Hi, I'm Ben, and this is Kevin.
Hi.
We're divers. We're into exploring, marveling at the beauty of the ocean, and bringing back memories of our underwater adventures. If you are like us, you know how cool it is to share your diving experiences with people on land. You also know how filming gets in the way of simply enjoying the moment, which is why we dive in the first place. That's why, a year ago, we had a dream. We've imagined an autonomous underwater drone that follows you during your dives. Lets you capture beautiful footage, hands-free, so you can focus on the diving. Now, iBubble is in path of becoming a reality. This camera is completely autonomous. Autonomous means that you don't have to do anything at all.
We've created and patented an underwater localization technology. It enables iBubble to know where you are and to keep you or your surroundings in the frame. Now you can record your diving adventures with no camera handling whatsoever. iBubble comes loaded with a built-in library of carefully designed camera movements. All you have to do is choose your shot from the control bracelet, and iBubble executes. The results are incredible, beautiful underwater footage from completely new perspectives. You might wonder how iBubble performs when you have, let's say, a specific close-up to shoot. Good question. You just call iBubble back with your bracelet, grab it, and film as you want. When you're done, let iBubble go and it goes right back to follow mode.
We've all dreamed of following a turtle or manta ray while it swims fast and far away. So we've enabled iBubble to do just that, all by itself.
Press the target locking button for a few seconds and iBubble will recognize the shape it needs to follow. Release it and watch as it glides by turtles and sharks, capturing what's out of your reach.
We've designed all the features in close collaboration with the diving community and professionals from the underwater world.
Mon implication dans le projet iBubble s'est faite à deux niveaux. Tout d'abord, en tant qu'apnéiste, j'ai essayé d'amener mon regard sur les besoins et les contraintes dans notre communauté. Et dans un deuxième temps, j'ai amené mon regard et ma compétence de réalisateur d'images sous-marines.
Une caméra autonome qui peut être mon œil au milieu des animaux, c'est une révolution.
It expands hugely the type of things that I can create.
Ce sera, dans un futur plus ou moins proche, une révolution pour l'océanologie, c'est évident.
I can't wait to have my own iBubble.
Today, with the work we've done and the team we've built, we know we can make iBubble a reality. The last thing we need is your help. If we reach our goal, we'll access the resources needed to deliver iBubble next year. With more funds, we'll add even more features. So, buy iBubble today. Thank you from the entire iBubble team.
Imagine adding an electric wheel to your bike. Travel 20 to 50 miles on a single charge. Pedal when you want, sit back when you don't. Hills, no sweat.
It's 500 watts of power available at the press of a lever. Easy to install and intuitive to operate. Designed in Cambridge, Massachusetts and built in New England.
2 years ago, I was watching Tron. Thinking about all that empty space inside the orbital wheel really kept me up at night. Why don't we put a motor? Why don't we put a battery in that space? I managed to make a mini prototype, but I basically have 2 left thumbs and a limited knowledge of engineering.
18 months ago, I was working as a propulsion development engineer at SpaceX when I met Mike and saw the geo-orbital wheel prototype. I loved the concept and wanted to help make it a reality. Since then, we've created 5 generations of prototypes, given hundreds of test rides and logged thousands of miles. From all that user feedback, we've integrated all sorts of features into the wheel. Installation takes only 60 seconds and requires no tools. The battery is easily removable. Even the tires are made of high-density foam. They ride just like a normal tire, but they'll never go flat. The motor will take you 0 to 20 miles an hour in 6 seconds. The feature set goes on, and we've only just got rolling.
For many years, I worked, driven, and rode electric vehicles, first at Ford and then for a bike store in Boulder. I first saw the geo-orbital wheel, I was hooked. We've got this advanced design, sleek aluminium frame, and simple operation. You just pop on the wheel, clip on the throttle, and go. It's bloody brilliant.
Wouldn't it be great if you could use your bike whenever you wanted to, without sweating? All the engineering is done. We've got a great product, we've got a great team, but we need your help. We really want to keep these built in the United States, but we need to order a batch large enough to keep the cost down. Please support our project in any way that you can.
Thank you, Kickstarter.
When I started at Apple, Steve's sister Patty was plugging the chips onto the boards on the coffee table in the living room while she watched The Gong Show. I'm pretty much the person who built most of the Macintosh prototypes. There was just no access to technology the way we have it now. The Apple I was a watershed event in terms of price and capability and the average person being able to own this computer. The Pine 64 is an improvement beyond my wildest expectations.
Introducing the Pine 64. The Pine 64 is a fully expandable 64-bit quad-core single-board computer with a 1.2 GHz 64-bit ARM Cortex CPU. 2 USB ports, an Ethernet port, and a full 4K HDMI output, the Pine 64 has everything you need to build your next project. Purchase the basic unit to run Linux or Android, or add on components to create your own custom computer. We're constantly developing new modules for the Pine 64 platform, such as a 5-megapixel camera, Bluetooth 4.0 and Wi-Fi card, lithium battery, or even an LCD touch panel, just to name a few. The Pine 64 also has 2 I/O expansion ports, compatible with many other components, such as Z-Wave, Zigbee, and X10.
For the price of a meal, the Pine 64 is a fully fledged computer. It's versatile, it's modular, and it's more powerful than most of the competition on the market. We at OpenHub are excited about the endless possibilities that the combination of the Pine 64 and OpenHub can bring. So having really a board that works well with OpenHub is really a perfect starting point for many more users. And it means that smart home technology becomes more easily accessible for everyone.
With access to over 1.6 million Android apps on the market today, the Pine 64 really can be your most affordable 64-bit computing platform. Run Office apps, watch full 4K videos, stream from apps like Netflix, and play games or more. We're fully compatible with Android Lollipop 5.1, Ubuntu Linux, OpenHub, and more.
Be one of the first to join the Pine 64 community. And with your help, we can create more modules and software to bring affordable computing to all.
Would we have ever believed we would have this $15 supercomputer? No, I wouldn't have believed that. It's a big step just from the Raspberry Pi to the Pine. It's still hard to believe that it's so cheap.
What's up? I'm Pedro. Me and my crew, Astrid and Hassan, got two problems. Every time we see a squirrel, we have to chase it. Sometimes we run so far, we get lost. Did you know that every second, a dog runs away and never comes back? Darn those squirrels. I have a heart disease that no one knows about. I try to tell my humans about it, but they don't understand what I'm saying. It's time for change. I want to keep me and my crew safe so that we can continue hanging out in the park. This is how. Tracy is an accessory that you put on my dog collar. It'll track my position and also measure my health condition. To use it, simply turn on your base and attach the Tracy tracker to my collar. Now, you can see where I am in the Tracy app, anytime, anywhere, in real time. You can also create safety areas. If I would ever walk outside of the safety area, you would get a message from the Tracy app. Tracy can also measure my activity, like when I walk, sleep, play, run, drink, and eat. You can also teach the app new activities specific for me, like when I wave at you. Using this data, Tracy will help you detect early warning signs of disease, so I can stay healthy and live longer. Also, Tracy has the longest battery life in the world and is the smallest long-range tracker ever made. Humans, it's time for you to understand our barking. The dog revolution is on. Tracy is fully developed and ready for mass production. All we need is the money to start. Now, you have two choices. Either hit close and every second a dog goes missing while illness goes undetected, or click contribute now to make this product a reality for all. Dogs are loyal. Let's be loyal back. Join now and help me and my crew.